And welcome to Pick Up Tarot. Today's tarot reading is for Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Career, health, general career and health. So let's take a look for Taurus with me. And at the end, I can take yes or no questions. If I get through all three signs, I'll take that answer. I may just have to break it down. Okay, let's look at Taurus. Your energies are more acute, or they could have been dulled for some reason. I feel like you're more sensitive. You're more aware of your feelings. Also, I feel like there's an explanation that you owe someone, or you want someone to explain or explore their feelings a little more. There's some clarity you're needing behind that. Yeah, it seems to me like your current energy is showing a little bit of lack of communication, where things have left you unsettled, unable to fully analyze this acutely, very aware of the direction you want to take, or you need more information is what I'm getting to get to a better place mentally. It's something emotionally that's been disturbing you, Taurus. So let's see. Some baggage that needs to be cleared. Oh, it's okay. So this needs to take place before you can fully engage in a new love opportunity. So this general reading looks like it's in the category of love for the most part. It seems like you may not be talking to somebody you were sort of invested in. You may not be in the future. Let me look for your near future position. So I feel like you weren't being recognized for something for long term. It was just more of a casual. So I still feel it's important to validate your feelings with this person. Let me get a near future card. Near future is showing me that you're very apathetic. So you may not want to engage. It feels like this kind of has dulled you, but you're still going to be resisting a new opportunity for love, is what I'm getting. There's someone probably eager is how I feel about an opportunity, a new beginning. I feel like you're still trying to manage these difficulties that you've had in trying to make a relationship work. Or you're still trying to hold on and work with what you've got that's just not working too well for you. Okay. The situation for love is there are strong feelings for you. Someone's not releasing either a past a past partner or a past hurt. It's preventing you from moving forward. What is the greatest hopes, or what are the hopes and fears of this relationship? Anxiety, just kind of feeling stuck in your head about it. It's because you still haven't got all the full information. What is the outcome for Taurus for the month of May in this relationship? I feel a strong urge to be a little more independent. So I feel like you aren't going to be giving too much time and attention to this relationship. I feel that I kind of feel like you've given more than you've received, and your feelings need to be more validated. Need to be recognized that you've worked hard and you've wanted to stick with it. But I feel this sense of I get a command for respect, honor. There's just a value. There's a it's displaced. It's not equal. It's not as you don't feel as valued in this relationship as you value this other person. Someone's been working much harder on making it work than the other. So it's unequal. So the near future keeper. To a labor, yes. And you will continue to work hard on this. It's like you're barely making this relationship survive. It's ready to get out the door. It's ready to go out. But you feel love for this person. I want to take another influence. You still feel like things will just improve. Like your hope in this situation is that somehow the like see the light, or how much that you're able to give. But if you aren't gaining in this relationship, if you feel depleted and unstable, I don't feel like this is doing you any good. The mature man. So you've got to take your wisdom, your lifelong experience, and just know when it's time to either to move on, because throughout life that there's always other opportunities. We're always so afraid to let go of the current situation, but when we look back we realize how important it was to let go so that we can allow for something greater, something more aligned. It was a learning experience. So looking at it, maybe look at it from 5 years from now. Will this relationship matter in 5 years? And if it's not helping you, if it's not building security, like a relationship is not, they aren't putting in the work, then what does it matter? It's a struggle from what I can tell. I think that's good, Taurus. So just may want to convey your feelings more to this person. And let's take a look at Taurus for religion. Let's take a look at Taurus career. Um, I'm getting the word, things feel a lot more, it's like astringent, a lot more cleaner here in the workplace, meaning I don't think there's any like people that are um, like any struggles between colleagues, supervisors. I feel like it's almost like you cleared something. You made it very clear that you are willing to take on this, you are not willing to take on that. That be more examined, and that needs to be more given more of a flow, an opportunity to sort of breathe. Like one is priority and one is more um, a project as it comes. You're learning how to prioritize. You're getting a lot more clear on value of your work, the timing, the importance, all of that. I feel like so you are able to manage multiple tasks at once. What else do I get with this? You're becoming a lot more organized. For some of you, Taurus, you did get a strong social media actor or influencer. So this is someone who's pretty much very extrovert, very outgoing, um, a talker, good motivator is what I get. You could be entering more of a leadership. I also feel that there's like a break in your routine that you're able to take in your job to try to make it work more efficiently, like your way, like you are able to things and influence like productivity or influence just greater, I don't know. I'm kind of getting that you're able to science and technology. Some of you may be interested, or have been interested in the field of microbiologist, physicist, lab technician, software engineer, archaeologist. This very science driven, theoretical, very much higher education, um, are not theoretical, I'm sorry, more scientific methods. Communications and those fields may be directed towards journalism, copyright, communications manager, social media manager. I actually feel a lot of you are influencers and into technology, like social media, um, and possibly doing events through social media where you are attracting people through online and doing events outside of places. So you're feeling like you're promoting yourself on social media. Also, a brand manager, a lot of marketing, things like that. So, and again, the managing. So you're able to direct and steer the ship also. And here you are, Taurus. So Taurus usually indicates like the master craftsman, a more routine, an artisan, someone who owns their own business, is their own boss. They can also be good at doing the routine administrative work, structural part of the companies in a corporate setting. So these are things that you may be interested in, had been interested in, maybe you want to pursue, or maybe you are involved in. Let me see if there's messages I can get regarding your career. In regards to Taurus career, I feel an appetite. You have a career appetite for growth. So you're probably at a good, if you feel this impulse, I feel it's important for you to take. So something to do with networking, communicating with those in your work environment about new opportunities, also new events. Um, I'm not getting a like the energy that I get is just not complacent. It's very progressive. I feel like this is an important time for you to keep moving, to keep growing. So the Page of Cups is you are being creative. Kind of, I feel like you're thinking outside of the box. You're allowing for these creative and intuitive messages to come through. You're sort of like you're receiving, you're receiving inspiration. You could be proposing some new ideas, or you could be offered a new project, or offered even a new job that you love. I feel that it's a good, this is the job that kind of like you look forward to waking up and doing. Like, I just feel like you want to get your hands on. This is this is a good feeling. It also could be that you're just brainstorming. So brainstorming ideas about, especially if you're in your own business and things like that. I feel you're crafting, coming up with ideas and methods to improve old methods. So, there's things like there's some of that energy going on just for improvements alone, but also for new projects. Anything else I get for Taurus? So in a partnership, if you are working in partnership, you may have recently separated. I think it's a loss, but still, you can still pursue this without your partner. Or you could be choosing um, about making a business partnership. Haven't fully decided yet. Undertaking advice for that. Just make sure you are on the same page. The tower is showing in reverse that either way, it may not be a strong foundation, the same ideals, or the same work ethic is what I get. So be careful about who you partner with. Also, if there has been someone coming to you um, offering their assistance or saying that they can bring in this and that, it I'm kind of getting that it could have been a false promise. Could be some falsity there. So just be careful with the partnerships. Uh, they may abruptly end, cut out at some time. Let's get health for Taurus for the month of May. Where's health? Oh, it's 19. Chrissy, welcome. Yes, yes, definitely. Let me see. Taurus's health for the month of May. It looks really good. I feel like you've got a good handle on your health. As far as your health goes, two wants is maybe the second opinion regarding your health, and maybe more information about your condition that hasn't been discovered, or you need to find the root cause in order to treat it. I would also go as far as if it hasn't been conventional, you may want to go to a medical intuitive, but you would be surprised at, doctors only treat the disease, where the medical intuitive can tell you what the cause of the disease is, and some of these psychics that are online as well. Nine of Cups, so health improvement or feeling more positive yourself or indulging, as it can have a negative effect on your health. So really pampering yourself is so important. Taking care of yourself, filling your cup first. Avoid overindulging and overworking. So be careful of what you expend. Make sure it's balanced with what you put in. The put in is pampering. Taking in is, nurturing yourself. Principles is a healthy life is possible long term. If you're experiencing health issues, look into family history to check if it's inherited. And you'll have support around you'll have support around you for any health issues. So the family or friends may offer you support if you are having health issues. And some may be able to relate to those issues because it could be something within the family. So let's take a look at Cancer. Cancer for the month of May. Morning. Wherever this goes, wherever it goes, it's just overall self-care. If it's relationship involvement, if it's career, then it's career. Let's see where it goes. Moving forward, a decision you're waiting on, making progress. I feel like you're nearing the conclusion. You have a new start on something, a new idea, maybe a new love that is coming in. And I feel like it's more love, another love reading. So this is where it's at. This is foundation. You're looking very attractive to someone. So this is someone who's you caught their eye for a while, and or just recently, and the momentum is building. You're going to get a number. You're going to get asked out. This could be someone. Wow. This sees like the potential of everything. Like lifelong happiness and fulfillment. They see you as the one in your future. Wow. So this is like a change. This is like a improvement from anything you've experienced before. Like this is the one that leads you to a new lifestyle. It's a complete rebirth. Page of Pentacles is really the influence here is letting go of these things that were, I would say, sketchy in a way that they weren't progressing. You is that you feel that there's opportunity here for you, and you're willing to take it. What is your views like ability to manifest what you always wanted? The Magician is that you will be manifesting that relationship, a happy ever after relationship. And you're able, like, you have to be certain of yourself that any like the people that have given you the trials and the tribulations, like you've you've been through that. You've been through the gauntlet to get to where you are. So you're able to discern and to tell the traitor, the deceiver. Like I think you can tell when it's more genuine, more sincere, because you're aware of the red flags, any pitfalls. Oops. So I feel that the things that have limited you, I feel, are no longer going to limit you. I feel that this is this is a person and a time in your life where you know what motivates a person. You know their true intentions. Okay, you're able to. So your fear was you weren't able to see these things. You weren't able to see in your own potential. Like you were blind to some of those clues and things. Let's see. You have a lot of choices for love that were not that didn't recognize like long term potential. It was mostly I don't know. It was a few bad seeds that you just couldn't nurture. They didn't come into fruition. I feel like the overall energy here is the marriage, is the commitment, is the coming together in this partnership in complete trust and expectation for a commitment. I see long term commitment. The emperor is that you you kind of like through the experience, like I said, you're able to discern what is genuine, what is not, what is making progress, what will be fruitful, uh, and somehow inhibiting your own potential. Like you're able to take control of this relationship and lead it all the way to marriage. Like you aren't going to be restricted. All, so I'm kind of getting like for some of you Cancer that you met someone who will be loyal and trustworthy and communicable. This is general love, worthy of worthy of experience. Going, it's taking you somewhere. It's like a Cancer career. Career for Cancer. Small details. Is what your work requires. Getting water in depth. It could be also that you're looking at your feelings of great depth and trying to understand. I get diplomat, spirituality, nurturing, psychic, and childcare. Trying to understand where other people are coming from sales, logistics, supplying, transporting, marketing, marketing coordinator, buyer, district manager. So something to do with supplying and transporting and retail. So these are positions where you may have been interested, you are involved in, or you're wanting to pursue it. For some of you cancers, you may only be interested in working part-time. You can also be working something part-time that's more pragmatic, like every day, while working on your spiritual potential growth, consulting, or as a psychic. Some of you may be a psychic, maybe working like two types of jobs, one that's, more on the spiritual path, and one that's just like, you know, to earn some money, maybe until the other develops more. Let me see what I get with Kipper for cancers. You aren't motivated too much in your career, where some of the jobs just feel like a dead end, uh, earning you the money that you want, so you are not financially independent. You're going to be getting yourself in for someone who doesn't have the, I should say, financial freedom. Okay. Um, yeah, it seems like, well, we're getting a lot of lack, a lot of poverty. So you aren't quite making it, that you're almost barely making enough to survive. So some of you just may need to look at some of these career areas that I just mentioned and explore, what it is that you feel that you're capable of. I'm going to take one more. This horizon, so some of you looking for a job that may have been taking a while. 6, I mean, we're getting the number 9. It could be, that you may need to get something interim before you even find something that is more permanent and stable. I'm getting that with the anchor because I feel, okay, so I feel like in the distant horizon, you find something more permanent, but you may have to just be doing something for right now. And yeah, that's fine too. Just a temporary. The high honor indicates to me that there is a great deal of respect. You may actually have a lot of pride in just wanting something full time. You don't want to fall into something part time, temporary, but I also feel that there's honor in achieving just what it is you need to do right now at this very moment. Like, you've got to respect yourself for that. If you are, there's a message. So I do feel like on the 7th, I kind of feel like on the 7th, you may be receiving a message by the 9th of this month. Just getting something more the permanent landscape here, like on the horizons coming in. You may literally accept a job that is just coming out, but if that continue to look and find that permanent position. Just look at health. Sounds like a lot of um, nothing is fixed. So I feel like you're trying, many different angles at becoming more financially sufficient. Let's look at Cancer for health. A lot of jobs is like scratch that. There's more of a demand for work, and some places look like there's less jobs available, but so Cancer, the three of Pentacles reverse, the effort in if you want to see results. Just do the steps to help yourself. Your health. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this was this came across in the Taurus reading, feeling a burnout, unable to manage. But this is your health. Okay, your health message. Uh, your health might not be optimal right now. You also could be over or underweight, and health could be suffering as a result of overwhelming responsibilities. So this is burnout where you're no longer able to manage. Like it's compared, you put too much into the work, too much of a burden, and you may just want to take some time out, take care. So feed yourself good nutrition, good nutritious food. Try to get plenty of rest, sleep. Learn to say no. The Hermit. If you don't want to take time to rest from food, your health may suffer. So it is saying that things are kind of reaching that critical moment where if you don't take that rest, you, you won't be able to manage if you just relax. A few minutes to meditate and clear your mind and connect with how your body is feeling will be beneficial. That is probably um, the best healing. I think it was first thing in the morning is to meditate and come into alignment with your higher self so that you're able to access the super consciousness which allows for healing. Okay, in this physical, our mind and our consciousness in this physical body, we aren't receiving that. We aren't receiving into a state of receiving what would be in meditation. It's just complete quiet relaxation to an alpha state. So this happens most when we just come out of sleep where we're already in alpha, but theta, delta, and beta. So coming out of sleep and rebooting, that would be probably ideal to start your day and to maintain that feeling that you feel throughout the day. So kind of like use it as this is how I feel and this is how I plan to maintain it, a protective mechanism. So that Gemini. So I'm going backwards. Gemini. I'm getting there's a level of discomfort on where you're at on your path. So I'm getting walking on like little tacks and things like that. I'm not feeling too comfortable with the path that you're on. I'm also getting there could be like little prickly people around you, not comfortable with the environment that you're in. May not be your motive on what you're doing and acting. The environment around you that seems to be the current energy is saying that actually you're extremely intuitive right now. So you probably have a good idea of how this is going to end. So if you're already feeling this level of discomfort, it may be time for you to change direction. Two cards, it's just not good. So, also, it's kind of on your side if it isn't. So there could be a feeling of imposition. Um, you aren't feeling fully, like you are feeling constricted because there's this discomfort around you externally. Some people may not be supportive or have your best interests really good. Maybe some messages coming in. This is the recent past that you heard is I did feel that during your shopping, I've seen some progress in one of your undertakings. The near future is showing that you're too much into it. You're actually overextending yourself. I feel it in a way. Okay, here it is. Walking on eggshells and restriction. It's not tough. It's kind of like walking on eggshells. Trying not to step on other people's feet. Too involved in other people's business. And that it was inappropriate for your own worth. It devalued you to get involved with others. Determination. Something became a little bit too excessive. It could have been that now you have to tread a little bit more carefully. This is, I mean, this is operating weird, just energies people around you, living situation, the learning from your mistakes. I feel like, again, I feel like you have a good time. Like you're a leader, but you're a follower, and I just think that at times you may boss people. Like you about your mistakes. You don't do anything to improve upon them. And I feel like you just at times you make more of an effort on other people's things than your own independent work. Like, I mean, the challenge actually is you should restrict yourself more. I would never read the Eight of Swords in a way to restrict yourself, but I think you need to resist either too much feedback, too much bossing, too much involvement. There could be that you need to pull back, restrain yourself. The only other thing is, didn't you didn't get the messages about what needs to be more organized. Okay, that's what it is. The problem was, I think you were working with people. You were probably in a leadership position. And they didn't know what they were doing, but you had the opportunity to get them to organize, to be more efficient, to do things correctly, and it wasn't handled right. There were difficulties. There was difficulties with the others. Maybe more time, but persistent about getting this through. This is the workplace. This could even be a relationship or friendships. Could be any type of relationship. Could be something like that. Um, let's think about that. So, any progress or any for Gemini, you do. Okay, so you are going to gain more clarity. I feel like you're going to rise above this confusion. Um, so this is a situation where someone needs to be more direct. Someone needs to be the leader, decision maker. I feel like there were people that could not handle tease, and it caused a situation where you're still remaining in these difficulties and trying to find a way out. Um, I feel like someone's it's like an arrested development. Some of you may even have children where you're supposed to be the the parent and direct them on either a schedule, when they should do their homework, when they can go out and play. And something was out of discipline or out of hand, and now they're in it. Maybe now they're in arrested development. Maybe they were held back a grade or something. And now you're looking at it as, maybe I could have done more, but then there's this feeling here that maybe I was too pushy. So you have to know how to give and take it, but also headache, your general read. Next time I'll just have called it out. This is like love, this is career. It could go in any direction. It's just overall the energy here is that being decisive, being direct, giving direction, and will improve. Someone has to be a leader in this situation. If it's your family, if it's your relationship, if it's your career, someone has to give direct instructions on the way of doing things. I feel like there's a lot of people that just no longer want to support this situation because there's not even, and you're all stuck in a problem. Gemini, you usually are the good leader, communicator, uh, like a mediator. I also get that with art stuff. Sorry, Libra. Six. So for some of you may be interested in the arts and entertainment, writer, music producer, art creator, animator, video game designer, web designer. I feel like I feel web design, filmmaker, graphic designer, fashion designer, photography. I feel that strong artistic abilities, good visions, visionary. There's a way of doing this again. If I want to touch on the last reading, the general organization is extremely important, even in the arts, and how to manage things. As an artist, so you may have a particular vision, but your business sense and your organization um, needs to be. It may need to be looked at like professionally. Be an artist, or you may need to help manage how uh, you present your work, uh, where you place your work, how you market it, all that stuff. Not market it, but show it, showcase the work. What else I do for Gemini? So like you're the consultant to work with. You also have the Taurus energy, so master craftsman, doing routine work. This is where I feel like your artistic nature is met with the Taurus, the person who's going to actually help structure your career more, doing the routine business, crafting your art into business. So I'm looking at possible business partnership, or you just learning more about it. What else did I Gemini? Another career field that you're interested in is maintenance, cleaning, repair, home, office, garden, pools. These are things that all need to be maintained everywhere. There's that Libra energy. So it's funny that possibly that balance. I feel like there vision, like actualize with the business sense. So kind of steering it towards, making money from your art and finding, the justice in that, like the ability to, get the remuneration that you deserve for, artistic creation. So just being having to communicate that and find a balance. Your business side, your creative side, and just getting it to work for you. Use the levers, use that balance again. So I just actually feel you need a partner if you are doing the cultural or the art work, fashion design, photographer, all that. I just feel like there's a strong vision and a quest for that, but there's also the strong, very strong humanity partnership. It would help. Somebody's completely on the same page but opposite. Often include a flow of just different people, sparks of interest coming in to actually help you along your path and help you uh, bring your ideas into fruition, reach your goals, your objectives. Uh, Probably by just navigating your path, by setting goals and things like that, and like places and networking, a lot of networking, also marketing, social media, how to get your work presented and out there to the public eye. That's what I'm getting. Um, as far as the other career field, like also be routine, like be creative on your own time whenever you're influenced, obviously, to do this work. Um, whenever you have that spark of inspiration, but also to have a routine about the work, like a plan. And then also for your career, if it is creative, like letting go of any creative blocks, always feeling your own well. So creativity doesn't have to feel like work. It should never start feeling like work. It's just that should be a passion alive that you're just expressing. So if you are blocked, you need to do something, allowing for yourself to open that that love again, and like the inspiration, the muse, those things, to allow that to flow in. So don't be too hard on yourself with creating. You know, allow it to flow. It is hard. It's hard to wear the business hat and be the creative at the same time. It is to find the middle way, and that's why I'm getting and partnership here would definitely help in getting your work out and becoming successful. So I can't emphasize that. Gemini. So Gemini, I feel like you do need a time for just relaxation And again, I'm getting the Ace of Cups reversed. You may have had a lot of output, a lot of creative things you're doing, but you just need the time to fuel. So lovers, having the right support will help you get through the issue. Again, I'm telling you so much about this support partnership is important. So help you get through the issues such as a partner, doctor, friend, healthcare provider. You may need to make a decision in regards to your course of treatment. Could indicate heart health. I'm feeling nerve too. So just talk to somebody about whatever health issues. Just have support. The Seven of Cups reversed. So lifestyle is have a negative effect on your health. Have a negative indulgence or overindulgence. The thing I also got in your reading this month that the environment and maintaining things like cleanliness at your home, your office, your pool, anything that you're surrounded with all day, let it be up to standard. On um, is it healthy? Is this a healthy space as well? So always maintaining proper maintenance things, filters air, filters water, all that stuff. Um, it's hygiene, so it doesn't overload your energetic field. Choose both natural lighting, artificial. Um, you can take a look at just lifestyle choices and environment, or just get outside every 90 minutes or something for some fresh air. Let the elements just work in you. You absorb the sun, the solar rays, vitamin D. Just helping yourself, even by getting out of your environment, is important. And temperance reverse. So you're out of balance. I actually feel Gemini, you're just worms right now. And so there's harmful excess in what issues causes you to seek comfort, healthy balance. So needing to probably pause and take a break. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. That is your reading for the month of May. And thank you again.